here with the Metals Minute. Today's Wednesday, May 1st, 2024. I want to answer the question today, what are some good questions to ask before investing in silver? Questions that we should ask ourselves. Before we do that, just a brief recap. We had 3 out of 4 metals down for the week. Platinum was the one exception. It was up this week. For the 1 year period, we have gold leading the way, up 17%, and silver following up behind, plus 7%. All the details are in the write-up. But let's talk about the question today. What are some questions to ask ourselves before investing in silver? One of the best questions to ask is, do I have the patience to invest in silver? And it can work out really well for you, but you have to use a little wisdom before you plop that money down to purchase that silver bullion or investment grade silver. One of the things you really need to understand is, will you need that money for a known situation, a known purchase in the coming weeks or few months? If that's the case, you might be better off to keep your cash, because silver can move a lot one way or another in a fairly short time, more so than gold. Gold also can move up and down, but generally doesn't move as much or as quickly as silver. Now, the 1 year number and the 1 week number give us an example. $1,000 of silver purchased a year ago would be worth $1,070 today. So that's a 7% gain. But if you purchased $1,000 worth of silver a week ago, you're looking at $970 in value today based on the spot price. That's a short period of time to lose 3%, but that's possible. It can happen. So if you have a known need for the money in a short period of time, it's not a good idea to just purchase anything volatile, whether it's silver or any other type of investment, if you know you're going to need those funds within a short time. Now, if you have time to let the market work for you and let the price action of silver work for you, then yes, I would say silver would be a good investment choice for you. But let me give you an idea of how it performs. I've found that when you're better prepared mentally to invest in something, knowledge is power. And when you understand what can happen with an asset, it helps with your patience level with that asset. So 1 year, it's up 7%. Year to date, meaning from the beginning of January until today, you're up 11% on silver. So it can do really well in a short time, but you don't want to have to depend on it to do well in a short time. So 1 year, 7%. If you invested 3 years ago today, your $1,000 would be worth $1,000. It would have gone up and down and up and down, and over a 3 year time, you just broke even. But over a 5 year time, you averaged over 11.5% a year, and your $1,000 5 years ago of silver is today worth over $1,780. So you need to have a little bit of time for your silver to work for you. And so that's one question that you should ask yourself. And there's other types of silver we can discuss. We'll discuss perhaps next week and show how different types of silver, physical silver, perform differently over the same periods of time. So it's good to diversify the type of silver you're investing in as well. We hope to see you again soon. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great rest of your week.